Welcome back to Arc Salt Lake. We cover authentic, relevant, and community stories. It is now 7:30 and it's Friday.
Okay, the Utah State Fair going on right now. A really fun event at the fair, the annual Giant Pumpkin Contest.
Yeah, registration drop-off started yesterday. We have Clint Nash here. He's the president of the Utah Giant Pumpkin Growers, right here in studio to talk all about this big event. It is huge.
Yeah, yeah, literally some huge pumpkins. So, yeah, it's really fun. So we're just so happy to be back at the state fair. So, you know, all the fun you think of at the state fair, lots of big things at the state fair, like you know.
I assume if you're going to be a part of this, you're kind of planning ahead, that type of a thing. So who can join in on the contest, and when do you have to really be tuned in? Is it probably closed to entries right now, I'm assuming?
Yeah, pretty much it's closed to entries now. Just because of the logistics at the fair,
exactly.
You know, getting those pumpkins in and out. But anyone can join, though. Anyone can bring a pumpkin and enter it in.
You probably have to do a little planning, though, and grow a nice big pumpkin.
Yeah, it does take some time, some care. Yeah, it is quite the thing. It's almost like having, I kind of feel like I have like another extra toddler, you know, for a few months when I'm growing on these because of the amount of time it takes and stuff.
You have to feed and grow, let it rest, a lot of things like a toddler. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So.
Tell us when the actual, I guess, judging will take place. What's happening now, and then when the judging takes place.
Okay, so the pumpkins are on display.
Okay.
They'll be on display throughout the fair, throughout the state fair.
Where is it?
It's in the southeast corner.
Okay.
There by the arts building.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a pretty nice spot there this year that we have. So they'll be on display on Sunday at 4 p.m. We're going to do an actual, like, we're going to weigh the pumpkins, have the little competition. Also, we're going to do a little fun, you know, some fun giveaways and everything while people are there. So it'll be fun. We have about 5 pumpkins. That are entered.
How big are these pumpkins, the 5 that are entered?
Yeah, so this is,
about.
They are very big, but this event is kind of just kind of an appetizer for what even gets bigger later in the year. So a lot of these pumpkins are still growing in people's gardens. You know, we still have another, 3-4 weeks probably before they stop. So the biggest one we have for this event is probably going to be in the 700 to 800 pound range, which is very big. We also have a couple events coming up later on in the year where they'll be even bigger than that, over 1,000 pounds. And
wow. So they're entering their babies now.
It's fun to give everyone a kind of a little snippet of what there is out there.
Only 800 pounds.
And only 800.
Holy cow.
I mean, this is pretty straightforward, right? The heaviest wins.
Yep. Yeah, because sometimes we have a way of measuring them to guess what they weigh.
Okay.
There's a little chart that we use where they've taken data from all around the world, and it can give you a pretty decent estimate by just measuring the circumference and kind of an over the top measurement, and that will give you a guess usually within about 10%.
But then for the real measuring, you have to bring out ropes or straps or something.
Yeah, we have like a metal ring with straps on it. We hook that up. Pick that metal ring up with a forklift, put it onto a big scale.
Okay.
Because there's sometimes the pumpkin, a couple years ago, I had one that was a little smaller than someone else's, and it actually weighed more. I kind of lucked out. I felt bad for him. But,
What about this year? Where's your pumpkin?
Mine, well, the one that I was going to bring this weekend, actually last Friday, it actually split. So it did not make it, just by a few days. So all that work was kind of, it was still fun, but it was kind of for nothing as far as like...
But all that care you put into it, how does it split?
Sometimes it gets diseased, and starts rotting out on the inside. Sometimes it grows too fast for what it can handle, and it just kind of pops open,
So you went out one morning and discovered it, basically?
Yeah.
What's that reaction?
Oh, not
You can't say it on air.
Yeah. It's been. I mean, it's a crazy hobby. It's fun, but things like that sadly happen. Yeah. So the guy that is bringing the one that is estimated to weigh around 700 to 800 pounds had one that was 1,300 pounds estimated almost a month ago, and it was still growing.
Whoa.
And his split. So you can imagine his reaction when we went out and saw that.
Is there a big prize for the state fair one?
Yeah, so we have a few prizes for them.
Oh, good.
And they get a really cool big ribbon, special for that and everything.
You
So
win at the state fair.
yeah,
Pretty cool.
yeah. So it's fun, and we do some other big vegetables too, big long gourds and everything. So it's fun. Yeah, to kind of show that off. A lot of those are going to be in the agriculture building at the state fair.
Okay. And people can come and ask, hey, I want to take part next year. What do I need to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just go to the state fair's website, or you can go to UtahPumpkinGrowers.com. We have the info on there also. And just go on there. Yeah. On this one, you do kind of have to plan a little ahead. On some of our other events, sure, you can bring it that morning. But this one, because of how this, you need to bring it a couple days early before our actual event. So
Okay.
it's But yeah, anyone that has one, don't feel like, even if you may think, oh, this is maybe not big enough to enter into a giant pumpkin contest. Bring it anyways; it's fun.
And you'll learn something too.
And yeah.
And
So.
pumpkin season's just beginning, so maybe we
Yes.
can have Clint Nash back on the show to talk a little bit more about what's
Happy to
ahead.
come anytime. It's always great to
Giant pumpkin vibes.
Yeah,
since
it's our new shirt.
2005.
Yeah.
I love it.
I like it.
Thanks
Excellent.
so much, Clint.
All right, thank you guys.
All right.
And good luck.